Hi, Clear Lake. Welcome to our broadcast. I hope you're having a fabulous Thursday. My name is Jill Reason, and I am so pleased to be here with you today. The Clear Lake Area Chamber of Commerce is highlighting the arts in our area. We are so blessed with so many amazing arts entities, and it's our pleasure to showcase different ones as we do our bi monthly podcast here with you. Today, you are in for a huge treat. If you don't know about Bay Area Chorus in our area, you're going to get to hear all about it. You have got to get your calendars out, mark some stuff down, but first of all, listen to their mission, to what this is all about. We are very blessed to have them in our area. The talent is enormous, the structure of it all. Just take just wait till you hear all about it. With me here today is David Johnson. He is a fabulous man that wears many, many hats in the area. David, tell us first of all about yourself.
Well, I've been a musician and a pastor for years, for a lifetime. Choral music has shaped my life personally and professionally for decades. And I just recently, I moved to Houston area about 7 years ago, and I've been part of the chorus for 6 years. And recently, in the past couple of years, have served on the board. And in this past year and in the future months, I'm the conductor of a small offshoot group from Bay Area Chorus called Spiritus.
Super. And you direct that area of the chorus.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm the conductor of the small group that actually starts their mission this September to serve smaller venues. Bay Area Chorus is extremely large. We are over 80 members at this point, and there are smaller venues and gatherings and corporate luncheons and events during the day
Yes.
Around the area, certainly in hospitals and other
You've
places.
performed at the chamber for Christmas. Yes.
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 And but they need some places need a smaller group, so we stand about 16 members in that group. So we'll be ready to go in the fall.
Oh, that's wonderful. You mentioned that you are 80 members strong. 80.
Yes.
And where do you get members for this?
Well, actually, Bay Area Chorus, we meet at Gloria Day Lutheran Church nearby. And it's not only the immediate Bay Area, but we attract membership from all over Houston. I myself live in Galveston currently, and I gladly drive the distance. And we have some people traveling nearly an hour to be continuing to be a part of this mammoth and wonderful group.
Super. So every Monday you rehearse.
We rehearse every Monday, except we don't rehearse in June or July.
Okay.
But pretty much every other throughout the season, Monday evenings is our rehearsal for 2 hours.
Do you have auditions for members?
Yes. If you go to bayareachorus.org, there are audition dates that are already set in August. It does require an appointment so that you can interact with the director, do some sight reading, vocal ranges, and things like that, so that we know that you can be part of this particular chorus.
Right, because it is a professional level of singing. It
is a very high level.
High level, yes.
And sight reading is important, but the caliber of music that we seek to accomplish, particularly in the large group, is extremely significant.
Yes.
And extremely memorable.
In age range, you have a very wide age range.
Yes. We have people in their 70s, we have people in their 80s, and
Wow.
we have a whole consort of new members that are actually in their 20s and 30s. And we're really excited about the breadth of people that participate in Bay Area Chorus and engage in the whole process of making music.
Oh, that's fabulous. So you have your course together. Tell us all about what you do during the year. You've got some fabulous presentations going on.
We have a couple of celebrations regarding Veterans Day. This year, given the circumstances of the world, our theme is On Wings of Hope.
Yeah.
And I think it's a beautiful theme. Milton does a fantastic job weaving in a variety of repertoire that's it's certainly patriotic, but a necessity to give people that are there, our audience and the singers a sense of hope and a sense of peace and just moving forward in the sense of all the tragedies and just being able to be nurtured in song. Um,
How valuable is that right now? It
um,
truly is.
I would tell you it is an extreme necessity. Uh, Singing allows or unleashes the human spirit. It when you're singing in a chorus, it sort of silences all of the angst and the fears and the worries and the griefs, and instead people gather and their politics are silenced and everything uh, you hone in on creating song. You take all of your physical being and you deliver texts and harmonies and melodies that make a difference. um, that's why I sing, because when you sing, you make sure that you're nurturing not only yourself, but you're nurturing everybody around you. And behind that baton is a man that has shaped us and shaped this ensemble for nearly 15 years. And it's not only what we create for ourselves, but he is allowing us to be an army that takes care of the audience that's in front of us.
Ah, that is so eloquently put, and such a huge. It speaks for the arts. Period. It
It
truly
does.
does, and the necessity that the arts are needed right now in our world. We need this.
I think the arts are a place where beauty, reverence, um, uh, sacredness, and humanity meet and they connect
Absolutely.
visually and audibly. And uh, I don't know where we would be without having the arts right now, because it creates a palette and uh, a home for us to exist with a sense of hope and peace.
Absolutely. That's amazing. So you have your veterans that, oh my gosh, if you're not going to go to that and get that sense of peace, I wow, that's just going to be amazing.
Our veterans concert is one of our most popular
Mhm.
concert sequences. And then, of course, we have uh, Christmas concerts, which uh, they they just envelop people with traditional carols and plus a variety of different pieces that strive for choral excellence
Mhm.
and embrace not only historic composers but contemporary composers as well.
Wow.
Um, and then in the an important part of our mission in terms of uh, talking about it in small words is to enrich lives through choral music, and that's enriching all lives, the lives of people from every generation. And but also to that is that we are heavily integrated into creating scholarships and educational experiences. So we have um, a celebration, a gathering where we host a variety of high school students to give them scholarships. We have, and a small concert connected to that is called The Voice. And with this event, which is grown enormously in the past several years, we offer two different scholarships for music education, one scholarship for music vocal performance, and then now we have a new scholarship for graduate students who are seeking master's or doctorate degrees at the
Wow.
University of Houston. So, what is again, if you talk about community and nurturing song through generations, what better way other than to gather around and support these young people as they seek
Absolutely.
careers in music. Um, and
Having that in your mission, you're making a difference. You're making a difference in the community and to the lives of those young people.
because you need to propel what singing means for people into the next generation. You
Absolutely.
can't just it's the you think that the people that are gathering in the chorus, it's all about a performance. I always say when you're singing, it's really about a proclamation. And the proclamation is the truths and the comforts and the comfort that you get in texts and lyrics that make a difference. And you need to propel that, you need to proclaim that. So when you're singing, it is about the details, it is about the eloquence, it is about the language, it's about the colors. And Milt is the champion of helping us create that to benefit the entire community. And our community is expanding because we have such a vibrant website, and we have
Yes.
concerts and things that are recorded, and you can visit that website and find out uh, the the strength and the fortitude that the choral sound of Bay Area Chorus makes.
It's a great website too. And also, just back to scholarship, you can apply for those scholarships on your website.
That is
Yes.
correct.
Mhm.
And the dates and the deadlines
Are
are
on
there
there.
for that concert that is called The Voice.
Okay.
And then we also have at the conclusion of the year in May, we have our Masterworks choral concert. And that's where in this season, we're exploring the works of um, Dvorak and others that are just some enormous works that will represent and sew together for Milt uh, his final concert with Barry Chorus.
Okay. You've touched on Milt occasionally in our conversations. Please take a moment to tell us all about Milt Pullman. This the director of your course is an
I
amazing man.
I have known Milt for 6 consecutive years. Many people in the chorus, probably a third or greater, have known him for a lifetime, for decades. Um, Milton will celebrate his 80th birthday in the coming year, and uh, he has contributed and helped shape countless professional organizations, the American Choral Directors Association, the Texas Music Educators Association. He has been president, he has been adjudicator for these organizations, and he has touched lives. And whether or not, I go to an optometrist, and the receptionist goes, "Do you know Milt Pullman? I used to sing for him."
Oh.
And that is um, more than a legacy. He has touched lives in greater ways than most because he can shape music, infuse that in a person's heart and a soul, and make a memory. And the many people that are in Bay Area Chorus hunger to be back in his presence, to remember some pieces that they sang with him decades ago, because it's in their hearts, it's in their memories, it's embedded into their life, and they wanted a repeat experience, and they want to sing with Milt as long as possible. And that's what we're doing.
Oh, that's amazing. That is a true hero in our community. Wow.
Yes, I that's what I think, because it's one thing to say that you leave a legacy, but it's more than that, because as a musician, he's a maverick and a superhero for those he serves, both
Wow.
on the stage and in the audience.
Super. There won't be a dry eye in that house that night. I can only imagine.
No,
Yes.
and the last piece is Amazing Grace, and I'm already having a hard time.
Oh, David, that's fabulous. Well, it's to have a gift of a leader like that is truly a blessing.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it strives. I think the passion that you're sharing with us today, probably you have it, but I bet he enforces that into everyone that's a
He
member of the
does.
group. And as you said, it not only hits you, the performers, but it's going to hit the audience as well.
That's what he cares for, people on both sides. And and it's important to understand that, because it's not about the accolades.
Right.
We enjoy that, but really, there wouldn't be accolades if the human spirit and the heart and the pulse were not touched as people are listening to us. That's the care. That's what people need to hear when they hear song. They need to be cared for, and if they're inspired by what they hear, it's like a blanket being wrapped around you.
Absolutely.
And uh, I don't know how else to explain.
Well, I have seen you perform, and you get chill bumps. You actually do, and you feel your heart just take a gasp because that passion comes out in what you do. And we
Yes,
thank you for that. We
thank
truly
you.
do. So if you wanted to be a part or make sure that you don't miss these amazing performances, where would I go to hear about those? Where should people write this down that they
BayAreaChorus.org online has everything, like you said, in a beautifully new
it's a fabulous
designed
website.
website that showcases our mission, showcases our scholarships, showcases our performances, and also gives you a myriad and a library of various previous performances as well, or at least snippets, so that you can
Mhm.
hear some of our most favorite works over the years. And there's also kind of um, a photo log of various places that we've sung in Mexico, in Ireland, as well as other places throughout the world.
Wow. Do you ever need a chaperone?
Yeah.
No, that's wonderful. That
Yes.
is really wonderful. Now, being a part, I know you're on the board of directors for
Yes.
the chorus as well. Working as a nonprofit, what would you like to say to people who might want to donate to your organization,
Well, I could
and how do
say
they do it?
I could say BayAreaChorus.org again, because we have a donate button there, donate button on our Facebook, um, and and I think about, how does one communicate to a donor about gifting to Bay Area Chorus? It has a lot to do about relationship. Uh, we have people from every walk of life in Bay Area Chorus. Don't think for a moment that we're a bunch of musicians that get together and sing. What qualifies people to be a member of the chorus is a tenacity, a love for community, and I'm so impressed because I'm a musician. I've studied it. I have degrees in it, ad nauseum. And yet, when you get to Bay Area Chorus, there's people from every walk of life. There are doctors, there are educators, there are engineers, there are astronauts. Um, there's everybody. There are people sometimes with disabilities that invest themselves, their energy, and their bodies and their souls to be part of this group. And each and every one of them is necessary to understand the power of being part of Bay Area Chorus. I'm humbled to be part of it. I studied music. Now I get to do it again, but all of these people that belong there are part of the greater community. To make music is a privilege, and it not only takes care of us, it takes care of other people. And all I have to do is come to a concert to understand the difference in living it can make.
Wow, you are good. You are really good. I so appreciate that and understand that tremendously. It takes passion to make this all work, and it's wonderful to see the chorus come in. They performed, as I said earlier, with the chamber, and you see people that you see around town all the time, or
Right.
my own doctor, and like, oh, you sing, yeah, that it's that they are giving of their time. But I bet it's therapy for you all as well to be
Yes.
part of that.
And it's like creating a neighbor. People that you
Mm-hmm.
sing with, they're your neighbor. And it's funny is because in rehearsals, part of the discipline and the aura of being in a rehearsal is that we are there to sing, and it's a disciplined art, and it requires a gift set in order to do that. But at the same time, you know, it's sufficient for many of us to be able to have that opportunity to sing with others. And because in life you're talking and you're arguing and you're manipulating and you're trying to moderate things, and you're trying to figure things out, and your brain is exhausted, um, until you go to Monday night at uh, Bay Area Chorus and sing.
It lets it all out. Well, we're a little short on don't want to run out of time. Is there any other aspect you want to let us know about the chorus that
um,
we haven't hit on?
Music touches everyone's lives. If you think about uh, music, it is in every building. It is in every elevator. It's on your radio. It's in your car. It's in your earphone, in your earbuds. It's going on constantly, and it you can harbor excellence in what you hear, um, or you can, you know, uh, be confused about what you're listening to all the time, because music is a constant. In Bay Area Chorus, you will always find substance in the song and truth. And that is the sake, for your sake as well as ours. It is about caring and loving, uh, and honoring humanity, honoring those things that are sacred, and those things that shape our lives from infancy until death.
Wow. I cannot thank you enough today for being here, for talking to our wonderful community about your passion and about what you love and about what a gift this is to our community. I hope that you will visit their website, take a look, don't miss their opportunities to see this wonderful chorus in action, and feel that passion that's going to resonate into you as you watch for sure. I just he is so eloquently a speaker about the passion that the arts does for us. I want to also thank Clear Lake Area Chamber for allowing the arts to have a presence on website, on the Facebook page, so that we can get the word out. The arts are tied. A great community has great arts, and we have that here. And we just want to share that with all of you, the opportunities that you can have to go and see these things, to be moved, to find hope, to get that sense of togetherness that we all need right now more than ever. Thank you, David, so much for being
Thank you.
here. Best wishes for all that you do and all that you give. We really appreciate it. Don't miss the opportunity to see this wonderful chorus. See them, donate, be a part of this, because it is a true gift to our community. I'm very excited. The next venture we are going to be seeing, we're going to be visiting with Bay Area Houston Ballet and Theater and taking a look at their full blown musical that's hitting the stage in August with collaboration with the Bayou Theater of U of HCL. So we're going to visit with artists, with the actors, the singers, the dancers, to bring you that aspect of the arts next time. So thank you for being with us today, or thank you for visiting if you're not here today, looking in on this later. Be aware that the arts are strong and they're thriving in our area, and be a part of it. You won't regret it at all. So, thank you so much for being here today, and get out there and stay cool, but enjoy your arts here in our area. Thank you so much.